Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Rio Brokerage, and this is your Monday market update for January 6th through January 12th. Let's check out the data. Surprise, surprise. On average, 100% of list price was received. That means whatever price most people listed for was what they got on average. Average days on market is 25 days, which is down by 1 day from last week. And the weeks of supply is at 3.5 weeks. As we remind you every single week, 3.5 weeks of supply is super low. The average that we need to see for it to be a neutral, stabilized market for buyers and sellers is around the 5 to 6 month mark. So we're at 3.5 weeks, not months. So in general, it's going to take quite a backlog to fill the supply again. So we're always keeping an eye on this and following the data every single week. But right now, we're kind of seeing more of the same, 3.5 weeks of supply. Let's check out the rest. So new inventory, 460 homes came on the market. Active listings, 2,057 homes, which is down from last week, which was 2,159. Weekly sales, 593 homes sold last week. And then 779 homes went under contract. So that tells me that supply probably will go down next week again. So the average weekly sales price was $535,209. And the most expensive home sold this week was $8,250,000. Pretty expensive property. I think the last few weeks, the most expensive was somewhere in the 4 to 6 range. So that's definitely a big jump on the expensive side. But as always, what does all this mean? That's the most important part. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of data. It's a strong seller's market. It's going to take quite a while to fill the pipeline. Obviously, we have some things percolating right now with the interest rates and different things on that side. So if you are a seller, now is definitely the time. You know what? January wasn't always the best time in the past, but just based on inventory alone right now, we just put a house on the market over the weekend and got 16 offers, and we barely had it on for 2 days. So it's definitely a good time to sell as there is such low inventory and high demand on the buyer side. And I think people are getting a little scared that maybe interest rates may start to tick up. But either way, if you do want this information every single week by text MARKET to 702-553-1955. If you text MARKET to 702-553-1955, then every single week we'll send you this data by text and you'll get this video and all the information. As always, feel free to reach out to us. We can explain any of this. I know sometimes it just seems like a lot of data in a big pile on a piece of paper, but it all means something for sure to us, and we can help you decipher what it really means. Either way, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.